Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Sri Guru Chana Kamalam Vande Ramana Prasthaya Bhutale Sri Rupana Bhakti Dancha Krupa Murti Narayana Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Sina Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audaya Madhurya Gunaischayuktam Varam Varenyam Purusamahantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Namah Ridhandi Nam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Sri Krishna Pada Chaitanya Lilamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Tam Satam Prapade Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nitya Sri Advaita Sri Gadadara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yes, lotus feet of village. Honorable Guru Varga, Namanista Santana Purichan, Altkoti Dandavad, all the present past teacher Vaishnava Tava Dandavad, Vancha Kalpataru Vyascha Kupa Sandhubhya Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. So, today, is ninth day, ninth or tenth. Yesterday was 10th day, I think. 10th day. So, today is the appearance day of Radha Kunda, Bahulashtami. And also Srila Gadadhar Das Thakur Tirobha. Then today also Deepdan, Akash Deepdan, beginning. So yesterday I think we started Radha Kunda. So Radha Kunda being like tonight, tonight, middle of the night, it was manifested. In an amazing way. Remember Aristasura, Kamsa sent a demon, Aristasura. He came in the form of bull. And not ordinary bull, but too much. Everybody was afraid. Cows are running away from Gokul and all that. So, Krishna killed the demons. Now Radharani took an exception in the night when they wanted to meet. He said, "You have committed sin of killing a cow." No, I did not kill the cow, demon. But in any case, it was the form of a cow family. So, see. So it shows the actually Radharani's bhav is higher than Krishna. You can see her compassion. Even if somebody takes the form of a cow, even though it's demon, she has mercy, compassion. So that is amazing quality. That's why we all have some chance of deliverance, because of Radharani's that quality. Even if you are so low, like the cows. Later on, we see. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನೆನಿಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಹೌದಾ ನೀನ್ ನೆನಿಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಸೊ what I was telling. So we all have a chance for deliverance. Even if you take the that's why even if you mimic like a devotee, but gradually the influence of that will purify us. Like the Indra wanted to destroy Raja. See, Aradhya Bhagavan Rajesha Tanestadama Buddha. They wanted to destroy, kill all the cow, this, that. Wow, so much. But when the whole thing was futile, we will see the Govardhan Tattva, past time. He was completely devastated. And Brahma said, "This is too much." He tried to come. You have no hopes. Reconciling with Krishna. But then he gave a clue. You approach cow. Cow is also actually Vaishnavi cow. And Radharani's manifestation. So he took, and the cow said, "Don't worry. Even though you try to kill me, destroy my species, I will forgive you, and I will take you to Krishna. Don't worry. In my presence, you will not be angry. You will not show angry. You will not chastise too much." So like that is the quality of a Vaishnava. Even if they come to destroy us, kill us, we don't take revenge. Or this is over and over again in Srimad Bhagavatam. Amrish Maharaj, Jadabharata, and in the pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is in the mundane world, there is always, tit for tat, right? So we should not engage in that. Verbally also. This is what tolerance. This is what we are trying to learn. Tolerance. You might say, oh, they are abusing this and that. Uh, Actually, if you consider that coming from Krishna, because we have done previously and it's coming back. So if you reconcile like that, no one can abuse the soul, right? So Gurudev used to say, see, when he was visiting Lokanath with all the foreigners, I was in that 2000, I think, 2001, Jagannath, I was with him at that time. It was Adhikamasa time, I think. Adhikamasa time, Jagannath Puri. So he's telling when they all visited Lokanath, Lokanath is appeared as form of Lord Shiva, earth, water, fire, air, ether, and all that. And we can see all these elements, but we cannot see the soul also. How we can see soul? When you see Krishna, Krishna will shine. With that light, we can see our soul. Right now, we cannot see. Like right now, sun. If sun is not there, what can you see? You cannot see. You cannot see sun. You cannot see surrounding thing. You cannot see ourselves. Sunlight falls on these things, and we become aware of, the clothes we wear, surrounding, and to some extent, sun also. The same way, when we see Krishna, then we see the soul and other activities, souls, like that. That's why Sukadeva Goswami, he was he was not touched by the Maya, dualities. Maya meaning duality, good, bad, negative, positive, or this kind of dualities. Hardcore, this measuring tendency, So he was not touched by this, but still he is describing very enthusiastically the pastimes of Krishna. For us, it may look like, oh, boys, children are also playing like that, but he is enthusiastic, because he says, what does it say? See, Lord Krishna himself is beyond space, right? Beyond space, beyond time, beyond modes of material nature, beyond description, all that. But it does like what appears like this material world, like a play. But they're all very sweet, he's saying. So that's why Sukadeva Goswami, even though from birth, he was not touched by this. He didn't have even a smell of these material, mundane things. He is having enthusiasm, desire to explain this. He could not control himself. The reason is, even though he is the supreme controller of everything, you know, with the covered voice, he's playing. You know, he's laughing, he's dancing, he's mimicking, then mock fighting, fighting all this. Then whatever he does, like a Bible, the childhood pastimes, but they're all indicates is bhakti, bhakta adinata, bhakta adinata, meaning he comes under the control of the devotees. This is the thing, bhakta adinata. Like this month, right? Damodar Vrata, right? We sing this Damodar Ashtakam every day. He comes under the control of Mother. So that is his greatness. Because of that, by hearing his Leela Katha's transcendental activity, of course, one who does not have any bhakti at all, he cannot relish. But those devotees listening to these pastimes, we immersed in full of joy, full of joy, indescribable joy. And these are ever fresh. It is not that, oh, you heard this katha, then again. Actually, relished more and more. The beauty about this is, it every time you hear it reveals you something more. Every time, like I recite, same thing. Why I'm telling, the relation myself more, no less. So that is ever fresh. That is the beauty of Krishna. So anyway, this Radha Kund Sham Kund is also like that. Radhas, like we were telling the glories of Radha. She manifested these things, the kundas, or the pastime, or this month, Kartik month, not different from her, to bestow mercy on conditioned souls. So if we conditioned souls come in touch with these, there will be a revolution within us, and we gradually can unwind ourselves from this material burning, it also gives us the understanding that we are burning. So, so first we have to experience like that. So within, like one pastime is there to realize this. One time, what happened was, say around Radha Kund, On the west, there is Zulan, Zulan Tala, swing, right? Swing. Of course, it is not, if you go there, you will not be visible. But what happened was, one time Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami on the northern side of Radha Kunda, near Raghunath Das Goswami's Bhajan Kutir, they were discussing Krishna Katha. They were immersed in it. Then Sanatana Goswami is asking Rupa Goswami, these days what you are writing? Then Rupa Goswami, he showed that written by himself, like Chatu Pushpanjali, Chatu, like a stotra, a verse, and he gave it to the hands of Sanatana Goswami. Then in that, Sanatana Goswami read that, what it is? Nava Gaurochana, Gaurim, Pravarendriya, Pravarendi Varambaram, Mani Savaka Vidyoti, Veni Vyalangana Panam, Veni Vyalangana Padam. The meaning of this is, O Vrindavaneshwari, I am paying obeisances to you again and again, and you are like eternal, new Gorochana, Gaurangi, golden form, giving a simile of like the Gorochana on certain in a constellation. The rainwater, creates certain thing on the cow, on the feet of cow. It looks like golden. Then your clothes are Neela Kamal, bluish, like a lotus, bluish lotus. Your clothes. Then your forehead, behind, you have a long, like hair, which is filled up with all kind of jewels. Looking at that, it reminds us that there is appear like a snake, black snake, with all the jewels, studded with jewels, like this, like this. This is the meaning. When Sanatana Goswami read this, then he said, "Oh Rupa, you said Veni Vyalangana Pana. You use that word. So we are comparing Srimati Radhika's the hair, the decoration of the hair to a snake, a poisonous black snake. But Srimati Radhika is full of all gunas, all the transcendental qualities. She is very beautiful, very soft, and she is very dear to Sri Krishna. So she has so beautiful hair and decorated. To me, it seemed like this comparison with the blacks is not appropriate. It is not proper. Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't look like good taste. He's saying. Then Rupa Goswami started laughing, and then very devotedly, very kindly, very sweetly, very humbly, he said, you please edit it, whatever way you like. Rupa Goswami is always like, huh? Please edit, it's the best way you think. Then Sanatana Goswami said, let me see this any other time. Let me meditate on it, think about it. Later I will do it. Then Sanatana Goswami, what happened? Thinking about on this subject, Radharani's, how what it can be. Then he farewell to Rupa Goswami, then went away to his bhajan kuti. And when he was going on the way, when he came on the western side of the Radha Kunda, he saw on the tree of Kadamba, on the branch of tree of Kadamba, one beautiful swing, and swing, and he saw that there is Gopa Kishori. There is a Gopa Kishori. You understand Gopa Kishori? Gopi, very. She is swinging, and all his associates, friends, Gopi's friends, they are singing some raga, Mallara raga. Some, different tunes are there. They are doing one tune, and they are swinging. Then, because it is swinging, right? And Sanatana Goswami is seeing what? Because when he's swinging, the air backside is also little making, right? Then he saw our back air appear like a black snake, doing like this, like this. Then he felt immediately what Sanatana Goswami, because he thought it is actually snake on her backside, and immediately he ran towards her, toward that swing, saying, "Lali, lali, lali, lala, lali" is a very word, right? Very sweet, very with love and affection. Lala, like Mother Yashoda, Nandamaka. Hey Lala, please come here, Krishna. Lali, feminine. Oh Lali, Lali. Careful, be careful on your, on your hair. There is a black snake. There's a female black snake is there. He ran towards her. But it so happens when he approached there was nothing. There was no Kishori, no Sakis, no swing, and also no that snake also. Then when he remembered, this vision that he obtained, he started crying himself. And then instead of going away, he came back to Rupa Goswami's place, Bhajan Kuti. Then he said, Rupa, hey Rupa, your simile, what you have written is perfect. So Kishoriji, Radharani, she showed mercy on me. Then she showed her the back of their hair to me. So there is no need of editing for this. So this is, so this, That's why these description, they're actually, uh, true. Uh, that's why we have to see through the ear, and pray for the mercy and in anugatya, always. That's why we were telling yesterday, Radha Kunda is the highest, but very, very careful. You have to be under guidance of a very advanced devotee, otherwise, it's like when you go to the top of the hill, right? Top of the hill is, do you have a lot of place to move around? No, not like this peak, right? You have to be very, very gentle. Otherwise, when you fall, if you miss and fall, you will fall. You see what I'm saying? So, like that, we have to be careful. When I get a chance, I will tell you. See, there are some siddhis. Probably I told you sometime back. This 18 kinds of siddhis, knowing one's mind, walking on the fire, dura shravana dura darshan, hearing from a long distance, seeing from a long distance. Agni stamba, jala stamba, walking, water, all these things come. Knowing one's swachanda mrityu, these are all mundane siddhis. That's why we are no bhogalalasa, enjoying today. Siddhi lalasa, mukti lalasa, liberation. These are all like a ghost coming in the way. These come, but understand these things. These are all nothing, So we should not carry it away. One time, like in Chicago, 19, anyway, I will tell you this incident. You get the idea what I'm talking. 1991, I think, 1991, Chicago. There was 100 years of visiting Vivekananda to America. So 1991, I also went. I saw one sadhu coming from Bangalore in front of the elevator, standing and then doing like this. One Rudraksha is coming in his hand, and they are taking. Observe. I was observing from a distance. Now he's going like this. Now thousands of people will fall for this. Wow, look at them. What kind of magic? Is there any, how it is related to bhakti? See, many incidents are there. But this is nothing to do with bhakti, because first of all, that cannot be created. Rudrakshi cannot be created by only Lord can create it, and he cannot steal that. Suppose there is a shop keeping that, he can go invisibly, take it, come back. You don't need a key to enter, and then camera will not catch you. Suppose if you do that, what happens? Camera does not catch, key is not broken. The whole thing will get upset. Suppose if it's gold and silver or diamond, but even more. So there is a police, right? Watching this and that, there's a fear and all that. So people don't do it. Same way, there is a Devata police. They will not allow to misuse these siddhis. You can only access to your stuff. You might have kept in Bangalore or in South Africa and New York, whatever. From here, I can access the stuff that belong to me, not to others, not in shops and all that. So then, what is the use? You know, you may be moving in the mind of speed from one place to another, your own stuff. That's about it. You cannot create, you cannot steal. So, what is the big deal? Is a material thing. But people for this. What happens then? You develop, that person develops so much ego. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. Material thing. Oh, bhakti is God. Right? So that's why these siddhis. And in Radha Kund, Sham Kund and all that, why some Babaji, they have these siddhis, They can read what in your mind. They tell you, oh, thinking like this, huh? Then you'll fall for, wow, Baba is telling that, wow, it must be advanced, this, that. And you fall for it. Your bhakti is gone, your association with pure devotee is gone, and then like that, many, many cases, okay, there. So, you should not fall for that. Now, Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhajan Kutir is also there. Huh? He came from Jagannath Puri. Once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarup Damodar, they all disappeared. And the reason he came was near Radha Kund, Jagamohan Kund. He was staying there. Oh, the reason he said, oh, I want to give up my life. First, he wanted to jump into Yamuna, give up. Then, when he came to Yamuna, he saw there was no much water. Even if he jump, it will not drown. Then how he can be right? So then he said he will jump from the Govardhan, go on top. Then Rupa and Sanatana said, no. You cannot get Krishna Prema like that, right? You cannot get. So do sadhana, So then they specified him, and then he started doing his bhajan of the Radha Kund. One time, he was so immersed in bhajan, right, chanting. Well, a tiger and a tigress came there together, very close by, walking toward drinking Radha Kund water. Then from a distance, Sanatana Goswami saw. Looks like this tiger did not even see the presence of Raghunath Das Goswami. And he was lost in external consciousness. Then Raghunath Das Goswami came and he said, Sanatana Goswami said, no, you should not do like this. So he built one small kutir, bhajan kutir, and there you do bhajan, like that. Then what he was taking, little bit of buttermilk on a small cup, right, on a small leafy cup, kadamba, made out of kadamba. Sometimes in the you can see there's amazing things. Some of the only you can find in Raja, some trees, some special. The kadamba naturally forms like a cup, small cup. So one farmer is to bring buttermilk for him. One time, this farmer is thinking, how this sadhu, little bit of buttermilk whole day. So, so, so what he did was, he was always looking for a big, he will not take repeated, you know, more serving, only one serve. Sometimes, so, uh, then near when we are in Govardhan, Mansi Ganga, there is a Saki story. Um, so there, one day, this farmer found one big cup. Then he found maybe he can give more. Then Raghunath Das Goswami, where did he get this cup? No, it appeared big. He said he was in bhajan. This Sakisari. As soon as he heard this, he made him, he ran after this. You leave this place, like this. He became very angry, because he was in that mood. This Sakistali belongs to the opposing, who are not favoring Radha. So he is in the Sapaksha of Radha. So we can see, common people cannot understand this. They said, wow, has he become mad or anything? It's a spiritual thing, it cannot relate to. In other words, it's not with this bodily platform, Like that, Raghunath Das Goswami, I think we told how it was built, Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to renovation, Radha Kunda. Then he said, like, transcendental. Then soon a wealthy person came from Badri Narayan, sent him from Badri. Go and help him. So he was looking for Raghunath Das Goswami. Where is Raghunath Das? Then he came. He said, please, Badri Narayan has sent me. I was looking for you. Please give me an opportunity to assist you in renovating this. Initially he said no. Then he said, oh, this must be the desire of Radha Krishna. Otherwise, how it can come, So like that, it was done. First Radha Kunda, quadrangle shape, very beautifully came out. He wanted to do same way, Shamakund. See, all these things, is it in a coincidence or what? To make it quadrangle, Shamakund, he has to cut down some trees. But in the night, when he was doing bhajan, they came in the tree. Please don't cut. We are Pancha Pandavas, 5. We are doing Aradhana for Radha. Please give us a chance to serve. So don't cut down. But we make it like this, bend, So he did like that. In other words, Krishna is Tribangi, he is not straight, right? Do you see Krishna anywhere? He is bent, Same way, Kunda is also non-different from him. It turned out to be just like that. Even though Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to make it straight, So is it a coincidence or, Nimitta Matra? is an instrument, and these things happen. There is a correlation. So that's why from this, from these pastimes, we understand that they are really transcendental. They are really the way it is in the description by our acharyas. Uh, they are they are describing something that we cannot see. See? That's why this parikrama we do under anugatya, because they see and we get benefited by that. Then one time, what happened was, in the Kartik month, right? Giriraj Govardhan, because Deepavali is coming also. All the Brajavasis, they want to decorate the cows. So they were collecting clothes and then jewels and the money, right? To make mala. So gopis also from their house, they were bringing many things, and they wanted to decorate their cows. Radha also, along with her friends. There is one called Malya Harini Kunda. Kunda meaning water, right? Like a lake. Kunda. She was sitting on a beautiful, like a garden. Mukta. Mukta meaning is a precious little things, right? Muktas. She was making ready. Then, in meantime, what has happened was there is a Shuka, like the parrot by name Vichakshana. By that, Krishna heard. Krishna gets the message. So these birds, what is Radhika is doing. Then hearing that, Krishna, he came near Radhika, and he is asking, please give me. He was begging some pearls, right? Pearls. Then they refused him. All the gopis refused him. He was asking only 2, 4, 3, 4. They said no, we cannot give you. Then Krishna is telling, give me at least few, so I can decorate my very close cows. Amsini, Arini. I want to decorate my cows. Amsini, Arini, very dear to me. But they would not give him. Then what happened? Lalitaji. Then she took some very beautiful pearls. Then by his hand showing to Krishna. Krishna, these pearls are not ordinary. So that he can decorate your cows. Very expensive, very rare. Understand that. We cannot give. So then Krishna was not happy. He was. Then he went to Mother Yashoda. and with Atapurvak, meaning he demanded, "Oh, mother, give me this pearl, give me this pearl." Start crying, and then uh, then mother, she gave some. So then on the bank of Yamuna, Pangat, near that there's one place. Then what he did was he he digged the earth, dig the earth. Then he put this pearls there, pearls there. Then he started uh, putting milk instead of water, so pearls can grow and come out. Uh, then he covered all of them, all four sides, so that no one will disturb it. Then, so that the cows or the birds, anything will not go and destroy this. Then what happened? Then every day he was putting milk. Then he begged milk from the gopis. Even that they will not give him. Then what happened? Somehow he managed to get milk somewhere. And then what happened? The most astonishing thing is, after though 2-4 days, this pearl started sprouting. Okay. Then as they are watching, very quickly they became big. Pearl. Then it started putting out the pearls. Very, very beautiful pearls, and a lot of them. Then gopis were coming there, taking water from the Yamuna, nearby. When they saw all this, they were astonished. Then they saw this pearl filled up with this in that place. Then what happened? Sri Krishna very happily brought all these pearls, and then he gave it to mothers. Then my mother is asking, very astonished, "Hey Kanaya, you brought so much very high quality pearls. How did he get it? Where did he get it?" Then Krishna told all how he got it, how he did the farming of these pearls. Then with all his friends, he started making decoration for all the cows. Then all the cows, they decorated by him going here and there. They were all amazed, so much very precious pearls, they were all wearing. Then the gopis also, what they did was, they wanted to do thing the way Krishna did. They have heard and seen. So they also took pearls from their home without, very secretly, and then started putting in the ground and putting milk and all that. Even though they ankur, they sprouted, but out of that, what is amazing is this, the pearls will not came out. Only like a thorn, some other thing came out. So seeing that, gopis were became uh, thinking, they were disturbed in a sense. Uh, so, and they told Krishna, this is what happened. We lost all our precious pearls by putting into the ground. Now, please give me some, and Krishna even budge, So anyway, at the end, they made some thing and then he gave them, So this is because this lila happened, Rasya Purna lila, this that Kunda name is Malya Harini Kunda, around that it happened. Malya meaning this pearls, mala. Mukta Charita, Raghunath Das Goswami, is he has described on that. अच्छा नहीं दो एक वो सफेद वाला नहीं इधर इधर है हमको माता जी फोन किया था नंबर दीजिए हम लोग इनसे बात करिए ये भी लेके आ सकता है ये की नहीं है ना जर्सी और वो चला सेपरेट हो गया लाने से भी नहीं आ रहा फिर वो सी आ गया फोन किया था ना ओ इसमें किया था ओहो व्हाट्सएप में किए थे इसलिए ये नंबर है we had one incident here when a lot of rain came today. One of the calf is missing. I got a phone call from somebody there. So it's also getting evening. So on there's so many kundas all around Radha Kunda, Sham Kunda. And also all the Ashtasakis, they are there. Beautiful place all around Radha Kunda. अभी बात कर रहा हूँ इनका नाम है रेशमा so same way there is sakas all around Shamakund, but they are all given to Lalita, Vishaka, Induleka, all those people. So also there is a near Raghunath Das Goswami's Bhajan Kutir, Jhannavi Devi. Jhannavi Devi came, stayed there, and she used to bathe, and that place is also there. Jhannavi Ghat, and the two kundas meeting place Huh? Yoga pit, they say. Krishna's. And underneath, water comes out. When the two kundas fill together, when you cannot distinguish, then that is called Gaura Kund. When Radha Kund, Sham Kund completely mixed together, become one kunda, then it is called Gaura Kund. So, Sri Manasa Govinda Ghat, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Bhajan Kutti is there. Then, so this is where Sanatan Goswami saw in that swing, the black snake kind of thing, the one we described. Then Sri Manasa Pavan Ghat, Chamakund, it's in the Vayu Kona, on back side. That is very dear to Radha. Pancha Pandava Ghat, the name itself is, where Chamakund, a little bend like that. Madhumangal Ghat. Madhumangal Kunja. So Madhumangal Ghat, Kunja is there. That he has given to Lalita Saki. Then Jiva Goswami Ghat, where Jiva Goswami is to do his bhajan. Gaya Ghat, Ashtasaki Ghat. Then Tamal Lata, Tamal Tala Ghat. Tamal Tala Ghat. Now this one, it is near the south of Shamakunda. There was a Tamal tree. The underneath Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to sit down. And sitting down, then he called, asking, where is Radha Kunda? Nobody replied. But they said there is this Kali Gate, Gauri Gate. Kala Gate, Kali Gate, Gauri Gate. Then immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recognized Kali Gate is Shamakund, and Gauri Gate is Radha Kund, and he paid obeisances immediately. Took a bath and he was lost himself. Radha Krishna like himself. So that's how this Radha Kund Shamakund manifested. Oh, we can understand, So you brought such a highest levels, So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Then Vallabh Ghat, Madan Mohan Ghat, Sangam Ghat. Sangam Ghat meaning between the two kundas. Below that there is a meeting, both joined together. That is Radha Krishna Nitya Leela at Yoga Pita. They saw one Tamal Puran, very old Tamal book. It's not there. Some devotees to say it was like Agastya Rishi, great sages in a form of tree. Julan Ghat, Jhannava Ghat, we described that. Vajranab Kunda, Kankan Kunda. So this is inside Radha Kund, the way Radharani manifested this kunda is with a bracelet, gopis. With that bracelet, they made this kunda. That original kunda. Then Then the Kshetrapala is also there, Lord Shiva, no? Meaning Shiva. Vanakundeshwar Mahadev, is in charge near Radha Kunda. Kundeshwar Mahadev, Vanakundeshwar Mahadev. Protection by Mahadev. Now both of them, Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda, is like Govardhan. Govardhan is like a one way like a peacock, and another one is also like a cow, lying down cow. It is like it. So Radha Kund and Shyam Kund is like a eye of the peacock or the cow. And the most important part of the peacock or anyone is the eyes, right? The beauty. So on the back side is the like his wings, peacock. So play in the cow. Govardhan Hill also appears like that on the back side. There is a Naveen Kund and Apsara Kund on the most back side. So Naveen Kund and Apsara Kund, many kundas around Govardhan. Naveen Kund, Apsara Kund, Surabhi Kund, Uddhav Kund, Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Kusum Sarovar, like that, Sankarshan Kund, then Govinda Kund. So this Naveen Kund and Apsara Kund. Apsara Kund is Radharani, Apsara, most beautiful Apsara. And Naveen is also Krishna. So there is a Rasa Stali. They were doing so much rasa that perspiration came from Krishna, became a kunda, Naveen Kunda. Navina meaning ever fresh, Naveen, eternally fresh, ever fresh. And then Apsara Kund, from the body of Radharani, that sweat coming made those two. Very beautiful. Then there's one Shamakuti. So here, what this Krishna does, Sham Sundar, right? Shama Sundar, like a newly formed cloud, like bluish, newly formed cloud. That color, we with kasturi all over his body. Then his dress is also like Shama color. It looks Shama, right? Is all the clothes are also Shama color. He doesn't wear like Pitama, golden. He sometimes wear this Sham, bluish clothes, all the abushan, all the jewels are all bluish. Then the Shama Kunja is also like full of bluish, everything. The leaves or the thing, the bed or all these things. So when he enters there, everything is Shama color. Gopis cannot recognize him, they cannot. So when they come for looking for him, there is an amazing thing, that is like that. There's some pastimes happen there, Then Ratna Simhasa, Ratna meaning like a diamond, most precious diamond. Simhasana is like a throne. So it's in the Radha Kund, when you go from Radha Kund to Govardhan Parikrama, on the south of Kusum Sarovar. Kusum Sarovar is the where this one pastime happened. So on the south of that, so one time on Purnima, Sri Krishna and Balaram, they were doing all kind of playing with the spraying the color, right? Holi, the Holi, spraying color. Then so much mridanga, veena, all this, with the Vasanta, like blooming time. Then Radharani sat on that throne, like Ratna Simhasana. Then at that time what happened was the friend of Kubera, associate of Kubera, Chankachuda. He was, see, the demon thing there, like Krishna is ordinary, like powerful but ordinary. Kamsa was also thinking like that. So then he wanted to take away the beautiful, the gopis. Wanted to take them away. Then the gopis called for Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram. They were crying. Then Krishna went very speedily. Then you killed Shankachuda. Then on the Shankachuda, on the head there was a very money, very. He removed that and then gave it to Balram, and then Balram gave it to Dhanishta, and then it came to Radharani. So in that, she was sitting there. And then many other Leela is also there. She was ruling Vrindavan like that. And then Lalita, Vishaka, ministers, and many Leelas happened like that. Ratna Simhasana. Then Valapoka, this is meaning the one time, see, the Madhumangad and Krishna goes for the afternoon. Like Radharani comes for the Surya Puja, worshipping Surya. That double meaning, Surya, when we go to original Surya is Krishna and also is Surya. Now the ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಿದೆ ಧೂಪ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊಡಿ ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬಿದ್ರಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸುಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 12 ಒಂದು 15 ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್. ಕೊಡಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಇವೇನೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಡಿ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಅನ್ಸಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಡಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೂರ್ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ. ಸೊ ಅಗ್ನಿಹೋತ್ರ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. So I will finish this fast. Then they go for Krishna and Madhumanga. It's very amazing, you know. Then the Radharani's mother-in-law, sister-in-law, they don't understand this, you know. So Krishna has come disguised as a pujari. So he assists, and then Radharani gives very special laddus, right? Madhumangal is very carefully ties those laddus and then dakshina, you know, like some in his clothes very nicely, you know. He you know, wraps it up and very carefully, you know, guarding it, right? So when they come back, the other friends, right, other Gopalaka, they watch all these things. They are very intelligent. So what the Balram does is, he asks, "Hey Madhumangal, are you? What is that special thing you have carried?" He said, "No special thing. Don't worry about this." So meantime, he makes an indication to other. They come and one closes his eyes, Madhumangal, and then others one, you know, go, you know, hold on to his hand, and then they try to unwrap. And then Madhumangal becomes very angry. and meantime they are sharing, because Radharani is very special laddu with others. And then Madhumangal became very angry, wanted to curse with his threat, right? Brahminical threat. Then somehow Krishna pacifies him. You know? Then he starts begging, "Please give me at least little bit, you know, of that laddu. I want to see." So Valapokra, you know, they are playing like this, you know, amazing. Then Kilola Kunda, Kusum Sarovar, also our time is maybe some more time. Kusum Sarovar is there, where one time Krishna is coming there, you know. Kusum Sarovar, lot of very fragrant flowers, you know, like the garden. So one time Radharani goes, gopis go there to pluck flowers. So one time Krishna is asking, "Who are you?" Plucking. Then Radharani is saying, "Nobody." Then Krishna is saying, "You talk properly. Who are you?" Then Radharani is again telling, "Nobody." Then Krishna is saying, "Why you are speaking little crooked way?" You know, he's saying. Radharani is telling, "Oh, you are talking very straight." Then Krishna is saying, "I am asking, who are you?" Radharani is telling, "Don't you know who I am?" You know. Then Krishna is asking, "What are you doing?" For Surya Puja, for worshipping Surya, I am collecting flowers. Krishna is asking, "Did you get permission from anybody to do this?" Radharani is asking, there is no need of permission from anybody. Then Krishna is saying, "Today I caught hold of a thief. You know, I'm wondering who is taking the flowers every day from here. And then they destroying this flower garden. So today I caught you. So you will, I have to punish you today." Then Radharani is telling, "Now wait a minute. When did you become a in charge or a owner or a, of this flower garden. Huh? Uh, have you ever put any one flower tree here, flower thing here? Or have you ever watered any one of them? On the other hand, you come with so many cows and you're destroying this, flower garden. What kind of protector are you? Then Krishna is telling, don't teach me any religion thing, dharma, right? Good deeds. You will be punished properly. Then Radharani is telling, oh, she's laughing and telling, oh, you're a great follower of dharma, religion. As soon as when you were born, soon he killed a lady, Sutana, right? Then in the very small baby, you told lie to your mother. Then, and you were in the nearby houses, you were all stealing butter, yogurt, and all that. Then, when he became little big, he stole all the clothes from the gopis, Kumaris. Few days ago, he killed a cow. So this is what you follow religion, And when Krishna heard this, he could not answer anything. Then he looked at Madhumangal side. Madhumangal said, right now it is better to be keep quiet, like that. Then they continue their lila. So very amazing. So we will end here because time is up. Our time is up. We'll continue tomorrow. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Jai Jai Sudha. गुरुदेव की जय, गुरु पाद पद्म की जय, गुरु वर्ग की जय, गुरु परंपरा, श्री कार्तिक मास की जय, कार्तिक देवी की जय, गुर्ज व्रत की जय, गुर्जेश्वरी राधा रानी की जय, महाराज all the pastimes की जय। हाय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So we will end here. We'll continue tomorrow. Hare Krishna.